14, I guess I, had dropped out of society, so I had thought, by then, and had longer hair and was, decided I didn't like anybody at school except for one person, and, gave up on, the popular crowd or whatever, and just wanted to, I don't know, I just felt I needed to drop out of society.
Wow, when I was 14, awkward time. I grew up in a very posh town outside of New York City. Sports were a big, an important thing that I was not a part of, so it made me feel very awkward. I remember starting to smoke a lot of pot and wearing army fatigues, and then feeling pretty comfortable in that skin. I moved from that town to Amherst because my father got a job at the university. And Jay was a drummer in Jazz Workshop, and I was in awe of his drumming to the point where I would actually skip class during lunch because they would set up in the cafeteria and play through all lunch periods, which was whatever, an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I was in this Jazz Workshop, and we'd have concerts in the cafeteria every few months. And I was far from jazz. I was, punk at that point, but you could play drums in school, so it was something to do, and, I didn't know anybody around who could play guitar like I wanted to hear it, so I figured I'd just play guitar, and since I had drum lessons and stuff, I figured I could teach Murph how to play, even though he was, a bit like a caveman, a bit unruly. I had to polish him up a little bit, but I knew I could do that because I had a lot of drum lessons, so I knew how to teach drums or whatever. But guitar, I wanted to write songs, so I just started playing guitar.
And then when Deep Wound disbanded, that's when Jay decided he wanted to switch to guitar, and he knew me, so he recruited me on drums, and then Lou switched from bass to guitar.
Yeah, something just happened that could only happen if you were young and struggling, because it's not something that you could really intellectually put together. It was something that happened just to make the music physical, and to make it to make heavy and hard music, but also to really get the nuances of Jay's chords and to make complex chords. It wasn't just power chords and this blocky kind of thing that moves, which punk rock often is, very blockish and very, and then, something like pop is just too soft, and, heavy metal is too structured and too particular. It's like you wanted to find something that was forceful enough to make you feel, just kind of bolster my confidence, when I was playing, because I really lacked confidence, so I really wanted to find that confidence in the music, and Jay's just the raw material that Jay brought, obviously the songs and his melodies and his gift for rhythmic things, that's where I found it.